The 7 wonders of the world, spectacular monuments, but let me introduce to you the 8th wonder of the world, the weekly care package. Unfortunately, the 7 wonders of the world aren't wonderful enough to give you free money, but weekly care packages do just that. They give you valuable items just for playing the game. So join me as we take a nice stroll along the Great Wall of China, because I'm gonna be explaining everything there is to know about the generous orange rectangle. Skinland is the best instant sale site with the best prices for you to sell your skins instantly, and on top of that, they give you a free $10 to start off with. To claim it, simply click here, enter code TechSavvy, select the skin that you want to sell, which in my case is going to be the souvenir Fennec Fox, then choose from a very wide array of payment methods. I'm going to choose Bitcoin, and after pasting in my wallet address and accepting the automatically generated trade offer, the Bitcoin showed up in my wallet in just 5 minutes. You can also buy skins from them for way cheaper than from the Steam market, so go check out skin.land at the link in the description, and don't forget to use code TechSavvy for a free $10. Getting the weekly care package is extremely easy, but there is a slight caveat. You have to have Prime status in CS2. Back in the CSGO days, if you leveled up to level 21, you were given Prime status for free, but nowadays you unfortunately can't get it for free, and you have to spend $15 to get it. I know, oh my god, $15, it's so much money, but let's be real, you're playing CS, so you have a computer, and if you have a computer, you should be able to scrape together $15. And as you'll see shortly, if you play CS on a weekly basis, it'll be worth getting Prime status. If you have Prime status, all you have to do to get your weekly care package is play the game for long enough that you get 5,000 XP and you level up your CS2 account. And this shouldn't really take very long, because every week up until your first 5,000 XP, you get an XP bonus, so you can get to your 5,000 XP in like 3 to 4 games. And it'll be even less if you play the weekly mission that'll grant you extra XP on top of all that. As the name suggests, you get 1 weekly care package per week. The cycle resets Tuesday nights, so when you wake up on Wednesday mornings, if you level up, you will be able to claim another weekly care package. And that's really all there is to how you get it, but the more interesting question is, what lays behind the entrance of Petra? Or to be a little more blunt, what can you get from the weekly care package? You'll notice that when you get the weekly care package, there are 4 different items that'll pop up. The leftmost one is always going to be a case. It can be one of a massive assortment of cases, but we'll get into what cases it can be in a second. The second item is always going to be a skin. It'll be one from a set pool of collections, but once again, we'll get into what those are in a little bit. The fourth item is always going to be a graffiti, and the third item is going to be a little bit of a toss-up. It can either be another graffiti, another skin, or a pack of charmed attachments. The interesting thing, however, is that although you're presented with 4 items, you only get to keep 2, but at least you get to choose which 2 you keep. You can also inspect the skins, so you can check the float and stuff like that, so you do have the opportunity to check prices before selecting which skins you choose, and obviously you should be picking the 2 skins that are most valuable. Most of the time, this is going to be the case and the skin. The graffiti is usually only worth 3 cents. Okay, Weeball, let's do a big giveaway. If I die, I better be buried in the Taj Mahal, because we're giving away an M4 Stratosphere in field tested, and all you have to do to enter this giveaway is like this video, comment down below what your best pull was from a weekly care package, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to add your trade link in your YouTube bio so that I can send you the skin if you win it. I'm rolling the giveaway as soon as this video hits 1,000 likes in the first week. So what are the items that you can get? When it comes to cases, you have a 99% chance to get one of the 5 following cases: the Kilowatt case, the Dreams and Nightmares case, the Fracture case, the Recoil case, or the Revolution case. These are known as the active drop pool cases because 99 out of 100 times you'll get one of these 5 cases. The average value is not too bad actually, it's 82 cents, but of course don't forget the 1% chance, because if you get lucky, you might be in for a payday. These are the cases that you could get, and these are known as the rare drop pool, obviously because they are really rare. So overall, accounting for both the active drop pool and the rare drop pool cases, the average value of your case drop increases to 94 cents. That's almost $1 every single week, and we only talked about the cases so far. The graffitis, honestly, I'm not gonna talk about. They really don't matter. They're pretty much always 3 cents as far as I know. The skins, on the other hand, are quite interesting. Now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Most of the time, you're still gonna get a skin worth 3 to 4 cents, but the latest major CS2 update introduced 3 new collections: the Radiant Collection, the Ascent Collection, and the Boreal Collection, introducing a bunch of beautiful items that you can now theoretically get as an in-game drop, and they also replaced a couple of older drop collections. So the collections that are currently dropping are the Radiant, the Ascent, and the Boreal collections, obviously, and of the older ones, we still have the Dust 2 collection, the 2018 Inferno collection, the Safe House collection, and the 2018 Nuke collection. Thanks to the wonderful website csry.com, it is really easy to see the expected outcome of each of these collections. It's a little above 50 cents for the new collections, and it's right around the 10-cent mark for the older collections. This is not a crazy amount, but averaging it out, assuming that each collection is equally likely, it adds another 29 cents to your expected return. So with the cases, you're already at an expected return of $1.23 every single week on average. And also, this is a conservative estimate because remember that you can get multiple skins, and obviously you choose the higher one of the two, so calculating the expected return for that becomes a lot more complicated, but it can only be higher than getting one single skin. So let's just roll with this $1.23 mark for now. To get to this point, we've spent $15 on the prime status of our CS2 account, so how many weeks would it take to make it back? Turns out, it's just over 12 weeks, that is 3 months, and you've made profit. Comparing that to any other investment out there, that's a really solid time to make your money back. And of course, you keep getting your weekly care packages week after week. So if you play at least a few hours of CS every week, then accept Christ the Redeemer's gift and don't miss out on your free money.